Hello, everybody. It's great to be back to take on another challenge by our dear coach, Jody. And I'd like to talk today about the fact that years ago, in fact, decades ago, I was although a very determined person and a very goals-oriented person, I was very easily tired. I had been diagnosed as a teenager on into my young adult years as being anemic. So anemic that nothing that the doctors did helped me at all. They prescribed meds, over-the-counter iron supplements, the various foods that I was given to eat, long list of foods. Nothing seemed to move that dial. And then, so I'm carrying this with me, trying my best, drinking all kinds of tonics and eating everything that's on the list that's supposed to up one's blood count, to no avail. I had my first child, and that just totally wore on my body. The prenatals didn't help either. And then, of course, today we know that that is of no surprise. But back then, it was very discouraging, to say the least. I had my second child. And I tell you, I kid you not, I didn't even tell my husband about the seriousness of the situation when I found myself making. The boys had twin beds. So I would make a bed, lean over that bed, and rest before I could make the other bed on my knees. I ran into someone who is now 30-some years later, a very good friend, happens to be the woman that introduced me to this company that I had never heard about, the Shackley Corporation. I had actually overheard her talking to someone else, and when she made a delivery at a public establishment, and I asked her if I could have a catalog. From there, she phoned me that either that night or the next day to discuss some issues, and she told me about energizing protein, everybody. And I have this because no matter what, I do not stray from this product. I may take a break to do a cleanse or something like that, but I never stray. Even with our new additions, this has been actually this product along with, and I am so happy that I kept this, an old label of our VitaLea. And together, I kid you not, together, these two products allowed me to have the vitality that you see in Zenobia Bailey today. And the thing that I love about Shackley, one of the things, there's so many things that I love about Shackley, but we don't sit still. We do not sit still. And so out of the first generation, actually those labels were not the first generation. They were the second generation. I was not with Shackley with the first generation. But out of the first generation came a new line, one of which was and excuse me, because I'm not very good with putting products in front of the camera, as you can see. But one of the newer generations was the VitaLea designations. We had various designations for women, for men, for seniors, with K, without K, with iron, without iron. And so as I graduated, remember I said that I started decades ago. So as I graduated, and as you can see, I am embracing my lovely grays, I graduated to the gold. And then Shackley again, just perfecting Not that they're perfecting, because it's already perfected for our human bodies, but they just know what to add to make it even more beneficial. So then the company graduated us to the various vitalizers. And I, of course, got on board with the Vitalizer Gold. And the Vitalizer was our first packaging for a vitamin strip with these various components designed for our bodies, and specifically for the bodies of older generations, not generations, but the older folks like me, with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different tablets. We have our omegas, starting at the far left, the omegas and the carotene, and then the B and the C. I'm sorry, the VitaLea, the multivitamin, and then the B and the C, and then the probiotic, our first probiotic. One day I will begin to talk about our new probiotic. And then from there, our life. And so, and here's the strip, the life strip. It gives me great pleasure. I'm just not good at this. Okay, there you see it. It gives me great pleasure to have been affiliated, not only with a company that cares about our bodies to this extent, that it would keep adding and embellishing and perfecting, even though that's not the word I want to use, what goes into our bodies. Our bodies are complemented by the Shaklee Nutritional Program, designed with human beings in mind. I love it. And because of Shaklee, I have all of this energy, all of this vitality, and all of this just a new way of life, from cleaning products to my skincare products, and it just goes on and on. My water filtration. I'm just so thankful that I ran into the woman that I did almost 40 years ago. So that is my presentation for today. Thank you.